we're doing it. It's a launch event. So MG just launched the MGS5 EV. It's a name so good that I didn't have to look at the board to remember what it was. Anyway, this is supposed to slot in between the BYD Atto 3 and the MGS7 in terms of size, and in fact I think in terms of price as well, because the base model for this one comes in at 115k, and with the discount it starts at 110. So every one of the models has like a 5,000 ringgit discount. There's three variants, 115, 125 and 135. So 5k off each of those, then you get the pricing. Feels like the base model is a little bit of a waste of time. There's a smaller battery pack, 40 something kilowatt. You have 60 something kilowatt. People are saying hello on my blog. This is why I don't go. You've got the middle spec, which has a bigger battery pack and like a wireless charger and ADAS. So the base model kind of feels like a waste of time. I would just go for the mid-spec one. Besides that, I don't know, this launch doesn't really scream that much excitement. It's one of those value-oriented mass market EVs. Admittedly, the least exciting of all the kinds of EVs, but at least now MG has something a little bit more mainstream. The thing is, they already had the MG4 before, and the MG4 starts at 100k, 104k. I don't think this is that much bigger. Feels like it's the same platform, but it does feel a little bit more SUV-like. Hey, isn't that Elon Musk's family motto? So yeah, what do you think of this MG5S S5? The naming, man, just don't get it. And what do you think of MG as a whole? Because from what I can tell, MG and GWM, I like their products. You know, their products are a lot more substantial, and also they have covered niches that the others haven't covered. So like MG has the Cyberster, which no one else has, electric convertible, performance-oriented EV. Who else has that? No single Chinese brand has that in Malaysia at least. And then GWM has the Haval H6, which is like a hybrid, and then they have the Aura cars, which are like retro-inspired EVs. So they're like covering all these niches, and their products are solid. They've test-driven every single one of these GWM and MG products, and they're all really solid compared to even BYD and Cherry products. BYD and Cherry products are like very mainstream, very vanilla, and somewhat honestly lacking in the kind of finesse that these guys are able to do. And yet you look at the sales numbers, Cherry and BYD are like the top tier brands in their respective segments. Instead you have these guys trying their best with these products and not really getting anywhere. Not to say MG has, not released any flops. There's one flop right there, the MG5. Don't know if I'm framing it right, but MG5, the yellow one there, that was a complete disaster. I don't know why they launched that car. And they also launched the other car. The first car they launched, besides the MG4, there was another electric car that they launched side by side. Another stupid name which no one can remember. That was a kind of a flop as well. So I don't know, MG4 was very solid, Cyberster was very solid. This thing seems like a 4 that has been jacked up a little bit, given more conventional styling. Wish them luck. It's definitely an earnest attempt, and the pricing looks decent. Not as aggressive as MGS7, but there's only so much you can do. Not as aggressive as Atto 3, but at least it's a bit bigger than the Atto 3 and fresher. So we shall see. They're throwing in a 7 kilowatt wall box charger. 7 kilowatt. What are you going to do with that? I mean, for a home charger, it's fine. Yeah, this is why I don't do launch event vlogs. I thought it would be a good idea, getting out of the way of all my media colleagues, but there are plenty of strangers up here as well, charging. Signing up. Bye-bye.